Hello everybody, my name is Skills6Kills27 and welcome back to some more Minecraft modded survival in our Minecraft modded world. So off camera I've done a little bit of work, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, I've done a lot of stuff. Okay. So I've been cleaning out these chests that are all full of goodies from my quarry. And I've run into a little bit of an issue. Let's take a look. Yeah. We're just a little bit full on stuff. So there is a few things we can do, like we can turn these redstone into redstone blocks and lapis into lapis blocks, and same thing with the iron, we can turn those into iron blocks. But yeah, this is full too. Guess I'm gonna have to do that. But that's just a very short-term solution. Plus, we want to get into our there we go. I hate doing. Setting up these like, it's fun to set up the turtles, but it gets to be very annoying over time, right? So, what I would rather do is get ourselves a nice sorting system, so that we can just have items flowing in, and then have an automatic sorting system and an automatic mining system, so that, like, because with the automatic sorting system we can set these guys up with like ender chests or something, and then it'll just sort it all. And then all we do is once they're done we go over there, pick them up. But the problem is we have to be AFK in our world for them to be running. So I've began to work a little bit down there, and I built a nice little platform, and we're going to start with a storage system today, and maybe get into a little bit of our sorting system. That would be cool. Now, before we do that, I would like to jump into bat mode so we can fly around and I can show you the stuff we've been doing lately. So let's just do that. And so that we can fly around a little bit. I have been spreading these guys, so basically what I've been doing is, the fully grown ones, what I've been doing is whenever because they go upwards, so whenever one grows on top of it, then I break it and spread it somewhere else. Okay, so that's what I've been doing. I had to disable the tree farm just because of lag issues, right? I will enable it later, but we've got tons of stuff. We've got tons of charcoal, tons of wood already, plus we don't even need a power generation station because this guy is so efficient that I actually disabled one of these guys, so we only had 2 running because this guy was full. And then because it's not using up enough power, right? So what I did was I ran a line. Turns out this is right on top of our place. Right on top of there. So as you can see, we got our power line. That's coming straight down from our, well, actually not straight down, it goes up from there, but that's coming straight down from our, that's our tree farm. So our tree farm is legit right there. So it'd be so easy to link this up to our sorting system and our storage system. So yeah, so what I did was I brought this cable all the way down here and around and hooked it up to here, so that we don't have to run these engines anymore, because we'll just have this guy full of power, just like usual, because these guys are pumping power from there. And then eventually, hopefully this can be our base power system. We can hook up these 2 engines. We can hook up the 2 engines that are down there to our tree farm, so that they're being fed charcoal as well, and then we can have that power all our machines, so that when the ores come in, they can be processed automatically. And then to power the actual machine itself, we're going to need quite a bit of power, so we can do a separate system for that. Now, of course, we'll get into all that later. I did install this tiny little thing. There are these tanks from Open Blocks, and this is liquid XP, or fluid XP juice, and this is a drain. So what it does is, the drain, you stand on top of it, and it already did it. it drains all the XP out of you and into these tanks. And you're supposed to just be able to right click them, but I will definitely figure out that bug later. But we can just pump them into like an auto enchanter to enchant. But I haven't been doing very much enchanting, like I haven't been doing any enchanting at all, in fact. So so I decided, why not store all my XP, and that way when I get into enchanting a little bit, then I've got tons of XP, because whenever I die I lose all the XP I've got. Like, that's more than 30 levels of XP in there. That's a lot of XP. So, but anyway, let's get into our new storage system. So first, I want to upgrade these guys, because we're probably not gonna make the transfer of our materials just yet. So let's go ahead and make an upgrade. So how are we gonna do that? We're gonna make a diamond chest upgrade. Now you're probably thinking that's a waste of diamonds, because it's gonna cost you so many diamonds to do, but it's actually very cheap. You only need 2 diamonds for the diamond chests instead of 8 like we usually do. So now we can just do that. Turn them into diamond chests. Ta-da! Perfect. Got lots of space, lots of new room for all our stuff. And then in here we can put our iron and our vanadium. And we got tons of ores that haven't been processed yet. Tons of ores that are processing as we speak. Ooh, the hopper is empty. Perfect. Got to take advantage of that. And grab all the ores that we can still process. We can only grab 5 of them, sadly, because the hopper can only fit 5 in there. But looks like the gold is being sucked in, so that means we can grab even more. Grab one more, so let's grab the copper. And I'm just sick and tired of this auto smelting, all this, just pulling it out of my chest and into the thing, and then having to pull all these ingots out of here and into my chest. It's just getting annoying. So I want to get this auto smelting system up. Plus, whenever I need something, it's getting to be very annoying to have to see. Look at all the tin we got, copper, tons of stuff, right? But whenever we get into doing something like, oh, I just need to smelt something real quick, it's, well, I can't smelt because it's like in the middle of processing. Plus, on the other hand, we've also got all this cobblestone. So what I've done is I've set up a system, basic, simple system. So the item duct has a pneumatic servo, and it's just sucking the cobblestone out and into this packager from Factorization. So we took a look at the packager. If it'll load fast enough. Come on, let's go. There we go, packager. It's pretty cheap, right? Pretty cheap. And what it does is you can put any item in here, and it'll fit. If it'll first try testing it, if it can put those items in a 2x2 area and craft it into something, then it will. If it can't, then it'll try 3x3 area. So it'll try crafting all blocks in a 3x3 area. And remember how I told you from the extra blocks thingy or whatever, you can actually, oh yeah, that's just a thing glitch. See, it says 0 there we go. It's just a texture glitch. But basically, remember how I told you that we can compress cobblestone by doing that? Well, this is what we're doing. We're doing that, and then compressing it into compressed cobblestone, which, as it says below, 9 cobblestone. And then, as well, after that, we're doing it into double compressed cobblestone, which is 81 cobblestone per block. And that's what I've been using to build everything. So this is all double compressed cobblestone, along with this. Now, it's not the best looking thing in the world, but I like the look of it when it, like, combining with glowstone, because it's both got that like rocky choppy kind of look. I like that look. And then I'm gonna add some more wood around here. I'll make it look good, but we'll get it. I'll get into doing that off camera because we don't want to waste time. And I was just playing around and kept making small improvements. And the last thing I wanted to let you guys know of, first off, is that I installed Equivalent Exchange 3. So we take a look here. We got mods. Scroll down a little bit. We got Equivalent Exchange 3 somewhere. There it is. Equivalent Exchange 3, which has a bunch of new items, which is really cool. They're starting to work on things like the divining rod. They got that now. They got the calculator, the Aladul or something. Equivalent Exchange 3 is going to be one of the best mods ever. Class Bell. They're all going to be really, really cool. Okay? We've even got the Alchemist Chest is built into the game already. Right? Along with the Philosopher's Stone. There's obviously no recipes for these things. The only thing that's in progress that is done is the Shard of Minium, the Inert Stone, and the Minium Stone. These things are created, and these things are in process. And the Minium Stone is actually quite cheap. It just needs an Inert Stone, which is like that. The Shard of Minium you get from killing mobs, obviously. So, this guy, what it does is you can combine certain things together and turn it into something else. So, for example, what we're going to use it for is you can turn 4 iron into 1 ender pearl. And ender pearls, as you know, are very difficult to get. So what I want to start doing is I want to start gathering these Shard of Miniums. Now I don't want to run around. We're in a small island. We don't have very much space to run around and kill mobs and get these shards from. So what I would like to do is use that skelly spawner we have. And I would like to make that more usable by using the last 4 ender pearls we have on something called a GraviGun. GraviGun. Let's wait for it to load. And load, and load, and load. There we go. GraviGun. Cool. GraviGun. Gravity gun. Pretty cool. It's not very expensive at all. We just need 1 obsidian. Yeah, we got lots of obsidian that came out from our quarry as well. And 1 obsidian and 1 diamond, 4 ender pearls, and 1 glowstone block. Did go to the nether and grabbed a bunch more glowstone so that we could do that lighting downstairs, and we've actually got a bunch of glowstone blocks here. So let's go ahead and make that guy. We also need a couple of iron, so let's grab that. And I keep forgetting you can actually scroll up, and the item will appear in your inventory. That's really useful, actually. Gravity gun. It's cool. So what this gravity gun will be able to do is, first off, you can right-click a block and move it anywhere you want. Now, obviously, I'm going to put it back in there. If we can. It's kind of laggy. It's kind of weird and stuff, but oh well, I guess we can't put it in there. Let's just put it here. Come on. Whoa. Apparently blocks are affected by gravity when they do that. Okay. Oh well. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, actually I might need some cobble. I did build this nice little stand, and what we want to do is we want to be able to grab this monster spawner, which we can, like that, and move it up. Move it somewhere, right? This is a little glitchy. Place it there. There we go. And then what we want to do, oh, there's some torches down there to grab. And what we want to do is we just want them to fall and die. And I don't know, not 100% sure right now if shard aluminiums will come out if they just fall and die. Zero cobblestone. So I guess we'll have to do some testing. We might have to just kill them manually. You never know, because I want to get a bunch of these shards, because when we get shards of miniums, that will greatly increase our probability of getting, well, not probability, we're going to get a lot of ender pearls from that, and ender pearls are extremely useful. So let's do it right about there. And then we're just going to extend this a little bit so that we can, whoa, creeper. Ah! Oh, skeleton. Skelly door. Nice. Okay, come here. Whew. Sniped. Okay. So now we got that, and let's just do one last row here. Now we do want this to be completely lit up so that no monsters are spawning down here. And let's just go ahead, grab this guy. Just by right-clicking it, you can pick it up. And then once again, by right-clicking it, you can place it down. there we go. And then, ooh, skellies are already spawning and dying. That's pretty cool. And we don't really want the extra, because we're not doing much enchanting. So we don't really want the XP as of right now. So, for now, we're just going to let them fall and die. And hopefully gather their loot. And because of skeletons, we're also going to get their arrows. And we need arrows, as you saw, so we can snipe those skeletons and all kinds of good stuff. So, now the only problem with this is that this is a spawner, which means a player has to be within 15 blocks of it in order for it to work, to spawn. So that's the only real issue that I've come up with this system, because, like, sadly, I have to be in the area for them to spawn, but I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You can always just place torch up here or something, because we want this guy to be spawning lots. And what we can do is we can just place, we can eventually just make it, once we get some more ender pearls, we can just go ahead and make a, there we go, nice and dark, and we might even just do this. Just cover this up. Get rid of all that light. Whoops. We're on no shortage of this cobblestone anyway, so there we go, nice and dark. Probably even get rid of that. Just fill this in real quick. Oh, I guess we don't have enough. Oh well. So hopefully they'll be spawning a bunch. We can just sit up here. I'm probably gonna end up just AFKing here or something, letting them drop and fall and let me get all their stuff, all their yummy goodies. Place another torch there. Right. So that's pretty cool. Pretty simple setup, obviously. If we just sit here, we should watch them spawn pretty easily, hopefully. Let's go to that, and we can grab a GraviGun. Grab that. Bring it out there. No, not there. I don't know why things are affected by gravity as soon as that happens. But that's getting light from there, that's fine. And then this guy's completely darkness, which is pretty cool, pretty cool. And then we're eventually going to end up just placing a chunk loader here so that when they spawn, they fall, they die, right? And I do want to know, though, I want to know if they will drop shards of minium, because that's the thing we need right now. But getting sidetracked, our plan for the episode was to get a storage system, so let's get a storage system going. So to do that, what I would like to get is I've come up with a system. We're going to be using logistics pipes, by the way, just so you know, because I think, like, I know a lot of people have issues with them because they'll be like, oh, what are you doing? Logistics pipes sucks. Blah, 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 blah. Logistics pipes is better, like, logistics pipes isn't as good as AppliedEnergistics, which we do have in here. And if you're going to use logistics pipes, why do you have AppliedEnergistics? Because AppliedEnergistics is fun to use, and we would definitely get into that, because we want to use as much as possible of this mod pack. But we don't want, like, I just don't like AppliedEnergistics that much, because I just don't like the idea of being able to just turn these blocks into like data, into like computer data. Just doesn't seem legit, right? You know what I mean? So what I do want to see, though, is, let's take a look here. I want to see an extra. If it'll load, I would like to see how much it costs to get an extra dimensional storage unit or storage upgrade. We should have translocators. I think we have translocators in this pack. And we don't have... Huh. Let's actually just go straight into factorization. Mod. Factorization. And see what we've got around here. Okay. It's got industrial blade trap. I've got all kinds of funky stuff. It has definitely changed. There it is. Extra dimensional. Deprecated. No, I don't want the deprecated version. What is it? Deprecated. Does that mean they removed it from the game? No. So we got spruce wood barrels, silky, hopping, larger, so sticky. Huh. Would it be better to go with barrels, or would it be better to go with chests? Because I know for random things we're going to go with barrels, of course. I mean chests, sorry. But if we can't get dimensional storage upgrades, then what is the point of having barrels, right? Okay, so a barrel can hold 64 blocks, so okay. So, I think, yeah, it'd be better to just do barrels, but they'd have to be extra sized barrels. So we have to use a hopper to bring them a size up. We do not want our sentries to die. This is not good. Sentries keep dying. Okay. So, I guess we're just gonna go with barrels for those items. Okay. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have a lot of chests and a lot of barrels. Okay. So, let's find ourselves some iron. And I'm probably gonna need 2 of those. And where's our wood? A bunch of wood. Yeah. So, what we're gonna do is do that. And then that. Maybe we want... So how many do we need? Well, let's make 16. Just to be sure. 16 of these guys. Just in case. Larger spruce barrels, because they can hold 128 stacks of an item, and these diamond chests can't hold that many, and these don't cost nearly as much, obviously. So what we're gonna do is I would like to have one wall. This can be like our storage area right in here. So what I would like to have, let's just go back into player mode, because it's kind of annoying to run around at 1 block high. And we're gonna have the barrels at the second level. Okay. And then, ooh, iron. We'll get that in a second. Okay. Got barrels in a barrel. Like that. For now. Give me all of everything. Okay. Oh. I see. Okay, and, oh, I guess we used normal barrels for that for some reason. Pickaxe. I don't know what the tool is to break these barrels. Just put normal barrels there. It's supposed to be larger barrels. Okay. Just like that, we got our barrels. Okay. And then we put our chests right here. And we're gonna need pipes underneath those chests anyway. Then we're also gonna need pipes behind the chests, so underneath these barrels as well. Right. So what I would like to do, so how many I'm gonna need, we made 16, so I'm gonna need 10 chests. I'm gonna go with gold chests for now, and maybe diamond chests later for some of the other things. Oh yeah, we can't fly, I forgot. Yeah. Let's go into bat mode. I think we should, I wanna kill Blaze, because blazes are 2 blocks high and they can fly, and that's definitely what we wanna do. We wanna be able to fly. And I like being 2 blocks high, because it's fun. Okay, so any items in here? We wanna clean that out. Here we got lots of items, okay. Now, I don't think we have enough gold chests down there. So, but that's okay. So most of them are all dusts and gems. So, let's go ahead and throw all these dusts and gems in here. Throw that in there. Throw bones and that and that and that and that. Oh, that and that. We can probably throw those away. Don't need our GraviGun either. Ooh, we got 4 chests in there. Perfect. Perfect amount, actually. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Okay. So now we got our chests. So let's do that. Place down our chests. So that way, what's going to happen is we're going to have, because barrels can only output from the bottom, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have provider pipes on the back. So that way what's happening is we're able to have things, it'll provide things from the gold chest and from the barrel. Okay, and then from the top we're gonna have all the pipes that feed into the barrel. Or even if we can feed into the side of a barrel, then that's even better. Because then the top we can make like wood or something, or even more barrels at the top. But actually no, we can't, because then we're gonna have to output from the, okay. So we could just do like wood at the top or something like that. So let's organize this a little bit. Let's grab some of the items that we're gonna need barrels for. So we know we're gonna need barrels for redstone, so lapis as well, coal for sure. Those are really the things. Oh yeah, saltpeter's taking up a lot of space. Anything that's taking up a lot of space, that's pretty much it. And then here we're gonna have tin, iron, nothing really else, copper maybe. But we also want to have gold and silver and lead, because we want to have like pretty much all of our things in these barrels, right? So let's go over here, and we start with dust on the right and metals on the left. So let's do from here. Do redstone, then lapis, then coal, then saltpeter. Okay, and then on this side we'll have the tin, the lead, the iron, the copper, the gold, and we'll maybe go one more over from that, and do silver. Put a redstone here. Okay, and now that I'm thinking of it, it's very difficult for us to get up and down from here because we have to be able to fly. So what I would like to make is a nice nifty gadget from, I think it's from Open Blocks. Can't remember what it's called, what it's from. It's called the elevator. Pretty, really useful item. For sure, definitely a very useful item. Elevator, Open Blocks, yep. Oh, we need an ender pearl. Can't make one of those yet, I guess. Do we have any blocks down here? From our spawner. Doesn't look like we've gotten any. Yeah, we haven't gotten any shards yet. So I think you might have to kill them to get shards. Well, I guess shards can be something that we're gonna work on over time, because you do have to kill them apparently. So we can work on those over time, like when we're farming blazes or something like that. We're gonna get lots of shards. But anyway, yeah, I think time has run on quite a bit this episode. So what we're gonna do is, guess that's it for this episode. Why don't we transfer over all of our redstone and all of our coal and all of our lapis and everything that's supposed to be in barrels. Transfer all that stuff over there to our barrels down here, and I will definitely work on sorting this out some more later on. So I'm gonna probably end up having more barrels on this side as well. Probably not any more chests. I think that's enough chests for now, but the barrels for sure we're gonna have more, I think. We'll have to see in the future. Those diamond chests just look awesome. I love the look of those things. Okay, saltpeter. Right. Iron. Lead, tin. Copper. We shouldn't be getting any more IndustrialCraft copper anymore, though. Perfect, so tin, lead, iron, copper, and then craft these guys into iron. I've already got lots of iron, and iron is one of the things that you're going to get a lot of in the future, so definitely something to look out for. That's everything from there. Let's grab our gold, the last for copper, last for tin. Bless me. Excuse me. And then, yeah, okay, perfect. So, here's what I've got to do off camera. There's quite a few things I've got to do off camera now. So first thing off camera is I'm going to extend these barrels. Or actually, no, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to leave it at that, right? Maybe extend the barrels. Yeah, I will. I will definitely end up extending the barrels, actually, for charcoal and wood and saplings and stuff, but for now, that's it. That's all the barrels we need for now. So here I can show you. See how they grow? The berry bushes grow on top. So what I like to do is just break the one on top before it even grows, like before I let it grow all the way to giant, because I'm gonna end up breaking it anyway. Because what happens is we can either have, because basically what's happening is, these are blackberries, by the way. So basically what's happening is this guy, let's just say this guy, is working on growing berries and the one on top of it. Now let's say we grow one on top of it. Okay, now this guy isn't working on growing anymore. This guy's working on growing. Once this guy's full, then he'll be able to grow on top of him as well. But this guy's doing nothing. Or we could break him instantly and place him over here. And then this guy, once he's fully grown, then now they're both working on building top one. So you're going to get two then. Right? Do you get it? It's kind of confusing, but yeah. So, yeah, these berries are pretty cool. They're really yummy, actually. And what they do is they fill up your saturation bar. So that little bar that decides how long it's going to take you to get into here. And actually just reminded me one last thing, because we want to get into, we're going to have to get into IndustrialCraft very soon actually, because we get into our logistics pipe system, we're going to want to get into some auto crafting, and we're going to want IndustrialCraft. We're going to go in the way of IndustrialCraft for auto crafting. So definitely going to want a lot of sticky resin. And basically what I did over there was I took all these blocks, all these trees, and broke every block that didn't have a resin spot on it, so that now what I can do, now what I can do is I can just move them. I can move these guys and then have them all together by doing this. So let's move it, and this guy's going to be on this side, so let's do, I want to make one giant tree, so let's do one there, and he's going to be right on that side, okay. And this guy be on this side, right, then this guy be on this side, no, this side, like that. This guy will be on this side as well. Okay. There we go. And then this guy we want right there. Get moving, bud. Okay. No, damn it. Okay, let's just do back up a little bit. Okay, there we go. And then this guy we can put right there. Where's this one? This one's on the back. So put this guy right there. And this guy is on the side. This side, so we'll do right there. This guy's on this side as well. So let's do that. Bring him over here. Like that. No. Like that. Like. Okay. This is actually very glitchy. GraviGun is very glitchy. Okay. This guy's the same thing. Bring him over to this side. And you can't rotate these guys. So whatever side they're on that side. And you can't change it. Now it's so much... It'd be so much easier to use a portal gun for this, but for a portal gun, we need a nether star. Nether star's vanilla item. That's a pain in the butt to get. So I just don't even want to get into that stuff. Like, that's just a mess that I don't want to get into. Oh my god. Okay. There we go. And then this guy, I don't know what side. He's on this side, so let's do him to the back. You get the hang of it after a while. Don't worry. And because we've got a few, let's do it on this side. And then this guy on the top of these guys. Like that. And then this guy as well on this side. Like so. Is that it? Is that all of them? We moved them all. Cool. Except for these guys, which we have to move as well. Okay. Now, I want to show you guys a little bit of fun we can have with the GraviGun as well. GraviGun can be a lot of fun. First, we can grab things like this, and if you actually left click, you can shoot him. So I can shoot him like that, and he'll actually take damage from that, obviously, as if he fell off a cliff. Pretty cool. So we can go like this. Skeletons, it's kind of awkward because they're like that, but because they're like shooting at you. So just do. Wait, what? Is he on? He's on this side. What the heck? Where'd he go? There he is. Okay, so he's on this side actually. Go. There we go. So now we got a nice little tree. We can just circle and tap. Tree tap all these things, which is really cool. And then let's just have some more fun. Let's pick this guy up. And we can throw them at other mobs. If we can get them to hit other mobs. Ow, stupid skeleton. And skeletons can be a pain because they'll actually hit you. But you can also do that with blocks. So we can have like a snowball fight. And you can actually kill things with this. It's actually so much fun. Oh god, it's fun because you just throw them. Just throw them randomly and stuff. It's really cool. Okay, but anyway, that's enough fooling around. Let's get back to business. Last thing I want to do is I just want to enable my tree farm one more time. And I want to see how much of a beating it will take on our energy system. So let's just throw that back there. And we're going to need one redstone energy conduit to hook this guy back up. Because I would like to see how much energy it will actually take. Looks like both our sentries are dead now too. Frick. I'm going to have to come up with a better security system than that. So this guy, as of right now, he's absolutely not full. Okay, so he's not full because this guy ran out of charcoal. So now when we do that, watch in the top, look how much is going down. Right, plus, I want to take a look at this from sky view, bird's eye view. Let's watch this from bird's eye view. It's really cool to watch, I think. Then he takes out the wood. Oh, I love this thing. It's so cool. So we did that section. So we did that half. And then soon enough, he'll do the other half. Once he clears out this half, he checks again. What he does is he'll leave a few blocks. Then he'll wait and then check again. He'll idle for a little bit and then check that section again and see how it's doing. Right. Let's go a little bit closer so that we're not. Things will, if they're there, but if they're not there, but we see them as there because we're so far away we can't render them. That kind of thing. So, and basically, if these saplings keep doing what they're doing, which is growing so fast, then we'll never get to the other side. So, yeah. Alright, so that took quite a bit of a beating on our energy system, but now it's back up and running. It's lifting up again because one of our engines is running again. He should fill up quite soon. Oh yeah, and I also found out what to do with this sludge. So basically you put it in the sludge boiler, and if you stand really close to the sludge boiler, this is what happens. You get poison and hunger. But this, you just pump it in here, give it some energy, and it'll just produce random things like this. So it'll produce peat, it'll produce mud balls, it'll produce clay, it'll produce piles of ash, it'll produce hardened dirt, hardened sand, dried dirt, sand, dirt, all kinds of really cool stuff. Yikes. Oh, I don't think poison can actually kill you anyway, so. Oh, there it goes. Destroyed our other half. But there's like that one line of stuff that's still there. That's funny. So, I just put a simple little chest there. Right, so that once this chest fills up, because we don't need all this stuff. Like, this is just stupid stuff, right? We don't need it all. Except for maybe the tainted soil that we might need. But yeah, and the clay, this is going to be how we're going to produce our clay. So when we go to do mass productions or craft stuff with our system, we want everything to be self-sufficient, and we always want to have a way to produce everything. So we want to have, like, a wood farm right now is pretty good, and we're going to want to make 3 or 4 of these guys, so that we can get so much sludge just from the tree farm that we're able to do that, right? And we want to get so much wood from the tree farm, so much charcoal from the tree farm, that we're able to power our mining system so well that it's going to go extremely fast. Now again, it's the new version of BuildCraft. We're not using quarries, by the way, but it's the new version of BuildCraft, so I don't know how things are going to work out. But anyway, we're rambling on once again. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft. Next episode, we're going to work on our logistics pipe system. But for now, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Minecraft. And yeah, like, subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment how you think the series is going. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.